Ba 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 ba. Okay, I need to check something. Oh, you know what? Did I turn down my mic? I'm sorry if I'm loud. Give me a second. Oh my god. Ba 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 ba. It says my stream name is wrong, but that's not what it's showing. So give me a second. But hi. I had my mic up really loud the other day, so this is me checking it, making sure I put it back down. I did. Okay, we're fine. Never mind. Okay, now let me also double check the stream name. That's a weird thing to do. You know me though. No, it does say arting. Why is that? Why did it say content warning? 싫어, okay, but anyways, we're fine. It's just another art day. Alright, let's do some art. I had started coloring, dropping her more after the last one. I did the eyes, not the eye. Did the eyes right, not the eyes. Let me reset my position. Sorry, guys. I'm leaving. You know how it is. Okay. Is the music too quiet? Am I too loud? Let me know, guys, okay? I think I have it lower than I normally do. Ba ba bo 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 bo. I always wonder if with these streams, maybe I should be like hopping on the Discord so you guys can chat with me so I don't get too bored. Is a thought. Feel like listening to you guys chat. Play Gundam. Well, I already did my dailies. I'm so proud of myself. I did the rival thing by myself. I got the support score. Well, okay, Wong tried to steal my controller gun, but I was like, no Wong, bad Wong. He did part of one match, but that's it. But yeah, because it was 8 matches at 500, so I can handle that. That's right, guys. Me, I can do it. What the hell is going on? Photoshop, wake up. There we go. My God. Did that wake up? Okay, I don't know what the hell is going on, but we're good. I feel like it's been doing that a lot more lately, so I definitely need to think about it. I like it, but I don't like what they do with the newer ones, and I don't want to upgrade. I don't want to pay for a newer one that's not going to even be mine. I hate that stupid subscription thing. Does anybody like subscription services for that? I mean, especially because in the long run, you pay like what? Like way more than you did before? That's right? All right. Oh my god, that's why it's been weird. I'm so smart. Been drawing the same thing over and over again today. Well, last night, so I got a couple comic commissions on top of those chaos redos I'm doing. I would like to cry and hire an assistant, but you know, I don't have either of those options. So, well, crying I can do. It's my party, I can cry if I want to. No, I'm not that bad yet. Looks pretty good. Let's do her little thing I like to do. So because Wong rearranged my desk and everything for my speakers. I have speakers now, guys. After all that time of not having speakers, I've only had this computer for what, like 2 years, 3 years, no speakers. I was just using the built-in. But yeah, because of that now, I think the camera is just not picking me up as well because I think it's getting blocked too much. Am I just not even touching it? Does it not like my finger? What are you doing, camera? I'm right here. I think it froze. That actually... Give me a second. Oh no, it's back. I think you're all charged up and everything, right? Yeah. I don't know. This stuff is confusing, but yeah, I'm probably gonna have to reconsider where it's set so you guys can actually see me because it's not picking up a lot of my movements, which I guess is okay. I kind of move too much sometimes, so especially since I'm just drawing. I don't know. I don't really particularly have anything new happening. It's hot. That's not new. That's just hot. Okay, you know what? Oh, what the fuck are you doing? Don't pardon my French. You know I say that. Okay, yeah. No, so that's definitely okay. Why you like this? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out later. It's not too bad now, but... Photoshop is doing this again. Oh my god. I don't even have, like, something... Usually, like, a program that likes to take authority over it, like... So, for instance, like, a video game like Gundam. Oh my god. We'll take it. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm just too thin. I really need to see about experimenting with Clip-Paid Studio. You just get so used to something, you know? And it's like, the tools you want are there, and you don't want to, like, change, but you gotta sometimes. I know how that is. Because I'm obviously referring to myself here. I hate, I don't know. I don't hate new things, but when I become accustomed to something, if it's working, I don't get why I would have to change. Especially because most things don't work better. They work exactly the same. So I'm that kind of person. I'm also very cheap. Because I have to be. I don't know if I want to do any highlight on her though. Because she's supposed to look kind of out of it. Should I have made her eyes red instead of blue? I couldn't tell what color her eyes were. I'll have to go look and do some research later. I can always change it. For now, we're just gonna do this highlight at least. Although I'm thinking I might do this one with a little reddish tint. Because she'll have a lot of fire in here when I'm done with it. What am I doing? I am very out of it. This is so weird too, because she's only got one eye. No, that's fine. I mean, she doesn't have one eye. That's all you see. You know what I mean. Is this like just like too weird of a time for people to be on? I don't know. Please come entertain me. I'll fall asleep. Well, I'll play around with that more later. In the meantime, I think I did her horns and her tail. Well, yeah. This is another thing. In the original picture, it kind of looks like she's wearing white, but I'm not sure. I'll probably just do the like a white, and then her sword. There was no easy way to see the sword in the original. It was so like the logos on it and everything, and it's like, you know, it's a comic. So I did the sword based more off of the like newer variations of her where I could actually get references. For the whole 3 people who know who Magik is, and for the I don't even know if anybody's watching. Am I alone? If you're here, give me a sign. I'll even accept the letter E. I'm sleepy. Sleepy, guys, sleepy. It's pretty sad because today is like the first day in a long time that it's dropped under 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm very happy. It just gets too hot. I mean, I know there's places I get hotter. Oh, hi! It goes. I have all these commissions to work on, so I needed to not work on a commission on stream. This is like a pet project I've been working on forever and has not made very, very far progress because I do not have time to work on it. But that's okay. We're allowed those times and those projects. Sometimes we just gotta do stuff for our sanity. And apparently I'm only allowed to run out screaming so many times before people complain. No, I've yet to do that, I swear. How is it going for you? I mean, alright is better than not alright. Hopefully it gets to good or amazing. Amazing would be ideal for all of us. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, bronchitis is never fun. Luckily, I don't get it, but a lot of the members of my family do. And then I just have to deal with allergies. And I think in some cases, some of the medication I'm on for allergies and asthma might actually help me with some of these other things. But yeah, between the heat and then being at a show on Saturday and then Saturday night screaming a little too much during content warning, I definitely killed my voice. Oh, you didn't have it till recently? Yeah, well, I think some of the stuff like... Well, I know on the basis level, they say that approximately every 7 years, like, your genetic makeup changes a bit. So you'll develop allergies you didn't have and things like that. And of course, that also can mean things like that. But I also think in some cases we're getting old. That's all it is. Although I think my dad has always had it since he was really young. I don't really know, though. I've never really asked him. Because I don't get it. But my little sister used to get it a lot too. It's like they'd have like a cold and then it'd become bronchitis. Is that how it normally works for people, or is that like different? It just, you know, a cough that would never stay, a cough that lingered. I was worried I got it after I had the bout with COVID a few years back, but it turned out no. It did go away. And it took less time to go away than, you know, bronchitis normally would. I do know if you ever need something soothing on your throat, I like hot water and honey. Is a good one for me. And then there's also, we have this Chinese medicine drink. It uses loquat. I don't know what it's called. I love loquat, not when it's used in Chinese medicine. I should say I love it when I'm eating the fruit. The taste of medication is always ugh. But yeah, it was given to us by Wong's mom, and he tried it before when his throat was acting up, and he's like, damn, this is good. And it helped do his cough down. And then I know he also gargles salt when his throat hurts. I feel like I'm the kind of person who just suffers unless it's really bad. You shouldn't do that though, guys. I am not the role model for that. At least now I'm trying to take better care of myself. Oh, sorry, Han. That's why I've been going to the doctor so much. And I mean, I always went to the doctor so much, but I feel like I'm going to it more. Does that even make sense? I know sometimes they give like breathalyzers are not the right word. Like a albuterol breathing thingy, because that's one of my inhalers actually. That's my emergency inhaler is albuterol. I have 3 inhalers. It's Vlad, the first, the second, and third. Vlad, the inhaler. But yeah, one of them is emergency. One of them is take once a day. The other one is take twice a day. Speaking of which, god damn it, I was gonna go grab my medicine today. I don't need it yet, but I don't know. I don't think I'll have time in the morning to grab it. I think they're open after work though, so. I like that now my pharmacy is down the street and has a drive-thru, so I don't have to worry about it as much. Yeah, I work late hours, but I have therapy tomorrow, and then I have dermatologist. They're gonna look at my skin and be like, oh my god, you have skin. And be like, yes, I do. Thank you for noticing. I grew it myself. I do know certain ailments, though, can just take time to kick in, too. As the queen of ailments. No, I'm not the queen. Just one of them. Oh. We joke at my work that there's me and 2 other girls that were like cripples. Apparently, I'm the original cripple as far as... So it's a coworker, or the only other coworker that's not part of the main family, and then one of our regular customers who helps out a lot too. She's great. But yeah, so she gave me the title of the OG cripple, and then she took cripple number 2. And then when we hired the other girl and found out she also had like... she doesn't have... She has autoimmune and POTS and stuff too, so... Like, I don't have POTS, thank God, at least that I know of yet. And the other girl has EDS, which I don't have that I know of yet. So I'm hoping neither of those goes. But yeah, so either way, yeah, it's cripple 1, 2, and 3. I don't know. We have a joke now that we're like, we only hire cripples here. I'm sorry. If you want to work here, we have to go break your legs. We don't. I swear. So yeah, the joke used to be that if somebody wanted a job there, they had to meet me out in the parking lot for unarmed combat. In which they didn't have their arms, because I wouldn't win otherwise. Especially when I had the crutches, it was funnier, because I was like, I'm going to beat them with my crutches. I'm going to go get your ass kicked by a cripple. I'm off crutches, and I haven't for a while now, thank God. A year and a half on them is way too long, by the way. So you guys who have to deal with that stuff more often, I applaud you for your resilience. You are very strong. Yeah, like I know all my issues. Technically, some of them probably could have gotten caught when I was younger, but nowadays it's all there. And like now, even my sister is starting to develop some of the same like stuff. She's older than me, but like some of the same symptoms that I had and same blood work test and, you know, test results and stuff that I got years ago before we really diagnosed it and when it started going downhill. I'm like, oh boy, you're in for a treat, ma'am. It's amazing, I swear. It's not. Don't do it. Water. I'm hydrating. Oh my god, I'm not gonna get stuff done because Photoshop is doing this weird shit. Why are you like this? I don't know, maybe it doesn't like OBS now. Oh, I have messages. Oh man. This is all stuff I knew. Sorry, my phone is. Oh, what is. Oh, it's an invoice already paid. Never mind. Why does everything have to cost money? Okay, my god. Before Friday. I have till Friday to pick it up, so it's fine. I wanted to refill another prescription anyways. Some of my prescriptions are not eligible for auto refill, and it's a pain in the ass. I don't sleep enough to remember things, guys. Who are you, Babel? So prior to the last time on Friday, Sunday? Wait, when did I do it? What day is it? Saturday? Yeah, prior to Saturday when I played playing Content Warning with Spiker, Ghostly, and Wong. That was, I had only ever played it once, and it was before all the new updates. So it definitely, there's perks and things. I don't like that some of the stuff now that was there already you have to buy, and it takes a lot of like meta coins or whatever shit those are to get it, and that's kind of thing. I don't think you can like pool your meta coins too, but I could be wrong. But you have hats now. That I like. I like hats. And then I also feel like, I don't know, maybe it was just the way we were playing, but we can now actually get further and get a lot more monsters, and sometimes we spontaneously we get lit on fire. I think I clipped all the like my favorite moments from there, but I'm sure there's some other good ones. So if any of you guys ever do go and watch like the VOD or something, feel free to clip stuff. You're always welcome to clip stuff on my channel. I don't give a shit. If I don't like it, I'll delete it. But I don't particularly think I do anything online that I wouldn't care for. Like, I try not to say or do anything that would bother me. That's just the kind of person I am generally. It would be really hard for me to do something that I would be worried about. I know some people are like, oh, I'm like a character or whatever. I'm not. I'm just me. Just want to sit here in my PJs and be lazy. I did do a show in Chicago this weekend. I think I mentioned that briefly, but not everything about it. It was at the Washington Herald Library, I believe. Anyway, so I am still feeling the muscle pain from that show. And it's like, I know, I was like, what did you do? Like, personally, I didn't do anything that really should warrant. No, okay, I did. But not like what you're thinking. So first off, it was super hot out. It was like 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It was awful. And high humidity. And I feel like the city probably has more humidity than we do down here, because I'm about an hour out of the city. So it gets, yeah, it's pretty bad. And then on top of that, the air conditioning in the place, it didn't seem like they had much. I don't know. It was just like really, like, I don't know if they didn't just put it on or what, but it was so fucking hot in there. It's a library, for crying out loud. And even the setup and everything, and then just trying to find stuff. Oh my God. I was hoping there'd be like more signs out, but I mean, it's not like, it wasn't the worst or anything. It just was like, I see. Why did that get played like that? It like duplicated itself. That's weird. But yeah, so it was a hot day and we were out in the heat and in a hot library too. Like I did Harley Quinn for my... Yes, too much Wong. Somebody's having fun with that button. Is it you, Too Much Wong? Too Much Wong is at the dentist though, by the way. At least he's supposed to be. His appointment he might be waiting in the waiting room. He might be just on here spamming random sounds. Or it could be someone totally.
Too much Wong.
I see, you really like that button. Thanks. I totally forgot I even have those until somebody does them. But yeah, so as far as the actual show went, sales wise, I did fine. That's no thing. But then I parked like 0.1 miles away, which is not that bad. But in the heat and then lugging all my Artist Alley stuff, which is like...
Too much Wong.
Yes, Too Much Wong. Yes. Is like 5 bins total plus a button maker and some bookmarks. But yeah, the bins are the biggest issue because 4 of those bins are full of books. So they're a little heavy. I have them in like one of those like wagon things.
Too much Wong.
Yes, Too Much Wong. Too Much Wong. We get it. Do I need to like put a cooldown on these? No, it's fine. But yeah, so I got you. You got me for pressing Too Much Wong. Is that what you got me for? Or did you get me for $1 million? I'll take that. That's cool. Only if you're a millionaire. Which, if you're a VTube streamer or anything like that, no, we're not. I don't stream for money though. I stream because I like it. Oh, that's what you were playing with. I don't know. It said anonymous, so I had no idea. It's just like too much wrong. And Wong is at the dentist right now, so I was like, is he just like that bored waiting? His appointment was at should have started like 6 minutes ago. It's in my calendar too. It's okay, you're allowed to play with us. I just kind of forget that they're... Some of the sounds are set as like redeems for like when you redeem something else, they go. But how have you been? I'm very tired, so please tell me your life story. No, I don't think it's been that long since we've talked. I mean, it's not been 13 years. Oh yeah, I just did my GBO earlier today. I was very proud of myself. I did the whole rival thing and assist score by myself. Big girl pants on. I got lucky because it was 450 and then 500 ace, and I don't normally like ace, but because 450 and 500 are Jetta, which I can play. It's like the one suit I can play, and ace is amazing for support, by the way, for support cost. Assist score, yeah, there we go. Oh my god, that thing. And actually Brawl isn't bad for it either, even though I hate Brawls because I suck and I know I'm gonna lose. I'm sorry guys, that's why I don't like Brawl. I know you're gonna win, you don't have to rub it in my face, man. But yeah, like some of them get frustrating. Oh, was it yesterday's was you had to beat a rival 4 times? Yeah, sometimes there are choices on what are support and what are general and what are raid is kind of weird. There was one match we didn't end up having a raid, and I realized I kept killing both. They had 2 supports, and I was the one who kept killing them. I was like, God damn it, I'm not the raid. Oh God, yeah, because that was, I think yesterday was the beat 4 rival one, right? That one took me forever. Rivals can be hard for me. Beat 1 I can do in a couple things if it's the right cost, but ugh. I hate that the rival thing is also only in rated, or what is it? That middle one I never play. There's a word for it. It's not custom. It's between rated and custom. Well, Wong is doing his too. And I do want to try to play him myself. I mean, yeah, Wong will sometimes when I get frustrated take over. Or sometimes when he gets bored, we'll take over because he can't get matches. So he's like, I'll take your matches. Like, God damn it. But yeah, I'm trying to actually like hold my own. So most of the time it's me playing. Occasionally it's Wong. You can always tell by the suits too, typically, and the play style. Aha, there's a little spot there. I at least like to try myself first, and then once I fail like a gazillion times, put all his points on the line. I don't think that would bother him. I could put Kojika on the line. He's got a Kojika figure. I just realized, is she actually in our Gundam display case, or did he not free her? She might be in there. If she's not, I'm not gonna tell. I hate her so much. She's a horrible character. But anyways, I've threatened to throw her in our fire pit before. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. He's like, she's pretty. It doesn't matter if she's pretty. You can't like a character just because they're pretty. You gotta pick their personality too, man. You can enjoy looking at them if they're pretty, but you can't actually say they're your favorite character. Unless you're twisted and that is your type of character. Am I missing anything? God, there's so much hair. I'm like, is there any lines that I'm not? Okay. Hello, hello. I missed your eyebrow. That's what I missed. Hisashiburi, how have you been? Yes, exactly. That's what I keep telling him. Like, you can't just do that. I mean, like, I'll admit, there's sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, this character is hot, but you bet I don't actually, like, I like looking at them, but I do not think they're a good character. I think, too, I guess it's okay if you kind of recognize, like, maybe it's better if you're like, I like the character, but I know they're bad, and I don't want to represent, like, yeah. Sometimes I feel like Wong, like, will defend a character when I'm like, dude, she's, like, horrible personality, but she's pretty, and, like, that doesn't matter. Fix the personality. But yes, Kojika is one of the worst in Gundam. Nina is... I don't know if Kojika or Nina are worse. I don't like either. Summer is coming along. Oh my god, I have so much to do still. I have one friend who keeps being like, oh, July is almost here. I can't wait. It's like, God, no, please. I still have so much to get done. I wish I could, like, multiply myself or have a lot of hands. But being productive is good. Even though this heat is not. Because I know, Maverick, you're probably right in the same heat as I am. I don't know. I haven't actually seen it, and I don't have any interest. But out of just physical appearance, and based on their personalities, what I get from the figures, let's see. Miku doesn't look too bad, although she might be too quiet for me. And then I'm trying to think which is the other number, because I know their names are all numbers. Oh my god. It's not 1, and it's not 5. Give me a second. I'm gonna go to the Google. What are the names? Oh, photo shoots. Yeah, that will. Oh god, in the heat. Actually, Wong really likes Miku. It's the one he likes. Even though, once again, we have not watched it. One of them is... Yeah, no, Wong hasn't seen it either. And he has no interest in seeing it. He actually does go plot. Where's the fucking characters, dude? I'm trying to figure out their names, my god. Just tell me their names. Tell me their names. Oh, here we go. Oh, I didn't realize they were supposed to be Super Sentai based. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I just want to know which one is the one I'm thinking of. Because some of them look like... I don't know. I haven't actually seen it. I know their designs are cute. Like clicking on all their names. Yeah, Nina's not it. Yotsuba's not it. Ichika, I think, was the one that looks like... I'm really surprised the way they draw them. Some of them look really old, and they're all the same age. Yeah, I give up. I don't know. I tried. Oh, what con are you doing in con in August? Which one is that? I mean, there's so many cons in August. I'm just like, I realized part of the screen was cut off on my chat, but I see it above my head. Yeah, I don't know. Wong and I do actually oftentimes have the same taste in characters, but there are definitely differences too, depending on it. Like, obviously, the Cottagina one, oh my god. I trying to think, in that one, I don't know who my favorite girl would be. Victory didn't have a whole lot of... That was the one with the weakest cast. I think, oh my god, one of the girls... Yeah, that sounds... my brain is dead. One of the ones that, like, worked with the... Was it, like, the strike unit or whatever? I'm blinking. I have not slept, as you can tell. I mean, I tried. This lack of sleep kills all my memory. But yeah, they were cool, and, like... I like strong. I like badass girls. That is definitely my type. Where for guys, I tend to go for like the nerdy. I'm like, badass guys are fine too, but I really like the nerdy ass ones. So I'm all over on characters. And then sometimes you just find a character that, like, for no real reason, you just like relate to, and you're like, god damn, they're my favorite character now. And then sometimes you find that you relate to them in ways you don't like relating to them, and then you hate them because of that. So yeah, it goes both ways. Well, I know, like, a weird one was when Nier was first coming, like, getting announced and all the hoo-ha. I didn't actually play Nier until a long time after it was out. Not because I didn't want to, but because I didn't have access to it or a chance. And what is free time? Yeah, I was pretty busy back then and not always had money. But when I met Wong and stuff, eventually I borrowed his copy to play it. He watched me play it and angrily shouted most of the time because I did stuff quicker in some cases than he did because I did it differently. And then I got really lucky. Like, I fished out both of the extra pods with no problem. And then his, what is it, the sensei you have to buy? He was like, it took me like this many hours to do it. And then I just did it as 9s instead of 2B. And I beat it really fast with the hacking. So it's really good at hacking. But yeah, I actually went in that one thinking A2 would be my favorite of the females. And I actually did not like, I mean, I don't dislike her, but 2B definitely won me over. And as expected, 9's fucking stole my heart. That little adorable asshole. He's so cute and dorky. I feel like, though, a lot of people, if you start looking at their taste of characters really close, you'll see a lot of similarities, and then, like, suddenly there'll be a couple that are like on the like out layers. Like, if you were to try to graph it, it would have those really long, like, what the hell is this one doing over here? For me, I do have to get ready for a con in July, but it's like late July-ish, mid-late. I'm doing Kitsune Con in Kenosha, Wisconsin. That will be a fun drive. Ranafe is coming with me to that one, though, so. Biggest issue with me driving isn't even the narcolepsy, because as long as I have somebody with me, it's not too bad. And my medication works okay. It's more just, I drive a sports car. I drive a 2-door sports car with a hatchback at least. But you can imagine it doesn't fit as much stuff as I would like it to. It does fine for, like, I've taken it to cons with just one person is no problem. And with my Artist Alley stuff and even my, like, luggage for costumes. It does mean that I can't, like, take any huge costumes, but with how tired I've been, I don't plan on it. I don't know what I want to take. I'd really like to try to get Lena done for that, but what is energy? What is free time? You know, I don't think I'll have time. So I'll probably just have to figure out what I have a lot here already. That might be a good one to, like, bring a Mordred to, because she's very good for warm weather. I'm trying to think too. But yeah, and then take everything. Yes, I'll take I have a lot of cosplay, by the way. Some of it doesn't fit as well as it used to. You got some energy stuff in your car? I'll take it. Dude, let's meet in some alley, some shady parking lot somewhere. Make it look even more sketch. Yeah, well, because the insomnia got so bad it caused narcolepsy, now I'm dealing with lethargy during the day and night. So it's like, oh my god, you guys, pick a side. Yeah, but I'm on medication for it. Whether or not it's working as good as it should be is questionable. But the one that worked the best, unfortunately, is very controlled, and my insurance was like, nah, we're not giving it to you anymore. So that sucked, but we keep trying. Usually I like to take, I'd like to take a cooler, but I can't always. The plus side about this one is I'm pretty sure the hotel that I got for Ranafe and I does have a fridge in it, which means if we find like a place nearby, we can just go shopping for groceries and use that for the weekend. Because usually part of my, like, I can't like actually pay people because I'm not making that much at cons. Sorry guys, I wish. But I usually pay them, like I cover their room, I cover their badge. I drive typically, so I'm covering gas and parking and wear and tear on my car. And then I like to cover some meals for them. I can't always cover all of them. It depends on who it is and what we talk about too. There's some of them, even if I wanted to cover all of them, they wouldn't let me. They'd fight me on it. Ranafe is a good one at that. You should see the kind of stuff we do when we're tabled next to each other, because there's a lot of back and forth and us throwing stuff at each other, like money and merchandise, because you won't take my money? Fine, I'm gonna stick this merchandise on it. Oh my god, you give me merchandise? Well, fine, I'm giving you something back too. So we're horrible like that. I think in my car, my emergency, I read that, I don't know why I read that as energy, not emergency. I do have emergency stuff. I have, because it's a hatchback in my trunk, the spare tire is like under the floorboards or whatever, and then it also has my jack in there and my jumper cables and my, what are these called, like the hex key or whatever for my tires. Yeah, they've got a hex key. I'm trying to think what else it has in there. I have a blanket. I usually keep a blanket or two in there because I once drove into, I lost control of my car and ended up in a snowdrift, and obviously it was fucking cold. If I hadn't been wearing knee-high boots, I would have been screwed. Because as it was, I had to hop out the passenger side to get out. I mean, the car itself wasn't super, like, really damaged or anything. It ended up being a pretty cheap fixed job, but still, you know, it was cold and it was winter and there's a lot of fucking snow. So yeah, I was like, I had my winter stuff, but obviously my car didn't turn on. The only plus side in that case is because I was going to do lunch with a friend in Lafayette and then head down to Indianapolis. And so I was closer to Lafayette. So my friend from Lafayette actually came out and sat with me and then took me to lunch while we waited. And she paid because she felt bad. I was like, God damn it. We just did like Dairy Queen or something, but you know, it was like, just the thought. What's MRE? I probably should keep like water in there. I think it helps that because I don't usually do super long trips anymore. And when I do, I always have somebody with me. I don't ever do like solo long trips. I mean, yes, I'll drive like an hour by myself, but I'm not going to drive, 2 hours is okay, I think. But a lot of the places I would drive to, I know ahead of time, like here is where there's not a whole lot of dead zones. Like I know where I can find people. I know a lot of people. I also know that if I called somebody, they would come get me. I'm not afraid to flag somebody down. Okay, I'm afraid of people in some things, but if I need help, I will flag someone down. I am not that much of a wimp, guys, I swear. I think I would want to eat the rations. No, I don't know how they taste. I'm always hungry. Eternally so. Because my body's like, you need energy, eat something. Like, no, I want to eat something. I want to lose some weight. I'm not fat, but I'm bigger than I should be. I want to cosplay Magik, but I'm not comfortable showing off my belly right now. Well, at least not with the way her outfit is. It's not that bad. I was like, I say that, and then I was like, but Viridian shows off her belly, and I cosplay her now, so. But I mean, I do always try to like have my battery pack charged, an extra battery. I generally, because a lot of times I'm just going to the same places. I've driven, there before and stuff too. I would know where to kind of look for help, or like, okay, here's the closest gas station. I'm also not afraid to like look up stuff like that. Like I actually once mapped out all the rest stops on one of the routes we were taking, simply because we had to pee and we were trying to figure out what was the best one. I know that sounds really weird. We're like, we don't have to quite pee yet, but we'll have to pee at this time. Or we'll probably want to pee by this time, so let's find what the closest one is. And then I was like, oh man, well this one's here, but it's closed, whatever. I go a little crazy when I'm allowed to have a map and I'm tired. What really always surprises me is the amount of people who do not know how to use jumper cables. I mean, obviously, I didn't learn that in school or anything. I was taught, but still. Like, I mean, I even remember a few years, if I say a few years back, it's probably more like a decade now. My first and only Colossal Con in Sanzaki, Ohio, I went to. My friend at one point asked, like, she went out to my car to get something, and I guess, I don't know if she didn't turn the light off or she was like out there chilling with the music for a bit, because I think she may have had the music in. But either way, my battery is dead. So I stopped somebody else I knew at the con before I left, and I was like, he's even local to where I live now. So like, I could have just been like, hey, can I catch a ride home? But I was like, hey, can I get a jump start? And I'm dressed as Meiroko from Fullmoon no Scotch Day anime version. So I'm literally in a midriff top, a skirt, huge platform heels, and a giant rabbit hat with rabbit ears on it. So, I'm not exactly dressed to do car stuff, but it was funny because I'm I was like, okay, I need a jump start, and he's like, well, I'm gonna need to get cables. I'm like, I have those, carry them in my bag, we're good. But then yeah, and then he was like, okay, I don't know how to do it now, and I was like, god damn it. So I was literally just as Meiroko trying to like put everything together. It was a little hard to lean and see. I did take the hat off to do it for obvious reasons. I don't want it to fall and then get into my car and get ruined and possibly damage something in my car. I don't think it would have done that, but still. But yeah, his girlfriend was laughing about it too, because she's like, oh my god, this is ridiculous imagery here. It's like, yeah. I mostly know what I'm doing. Mostly. Oh my god, Chi-chan responded to me! I'm so excited. I shared a meme about Chi-chan earlier that I made very, very roughly, and Chi-chan responded, thank you, Chi-chan. If you guys don't know, Chi-chan is a crazy otter mascot from Japan, but the videos are so funny. It's like Jackass, but with an otter mascot that's adorable wearing a turtle on its head. I don't even know. But yeah, I'm excited. I got responded by Chi-chan. Yeah, anyways, I think people should know like basic things like how to use jumper cables. I honestly think there's a lot more basics about cars people should know. I'm like, I don't expect, like, I mean, obviously not everyone's going to have the right facility. And I know in my case, because I'm weak, I can't always like pop things open and up like they should be, especially like I can't really use my jack very well because I just don't have the strength for it. It's not super hard, I'm just that weak, especially with the issues and stuff I've had with my health and my muscle atrophy. I'm bringing a lot of it back, so I'm a lot stronger than I used to be, but it's it's a slow build. But like, I still even remember when I bought my first car, I asked the guy if they were stick or drum brake, and he looked at me like, what? And I was like, dude, this is your car, how do you not know this? I mean, nowadays I feel like it's a lot easier not to know that because it's probably drum. Or, sorry. Yeah, it's probably drum. No, it's disc. What am I saying? It's drum or disc. Oh my god, I'm tired. Yeah, so... See, this is how tired I am. In my head, I'm seeing it right, but I'm saying it right. I used to drive a stick car. That's why I was saying stick. My first car was a manual. It was so cute, but it got totaled a block from my parents' house at 7 a.m. on my birthday, and I hit and run. I was like, amazing. It was a good car, though. I like the one I have now though too. I'm just sad because this is gonna be my last eclipse because after this there's no more eclipses. That weird one they're trying to pass off, the crossover, that is not an eclipse. I refuse to agree with that. I'll probably go into Mazda next though. Just happened to be the first car I got was a Mitsubishi Eclipse, so I've just kind of stuck with it because I've had really good luck with them. They last really long. I always buy really old ones too because I don't have money, like so many of us. So yeah, I just buy the old ones and let them last forever. Well, to be fair though, I feel like I have this bad habit. I think so. The first car got totaled. The second one, which replaced it, almost got totaled, but luckily, and it was funny too. Funny in an ironic way, because I wasn't even in my car driving. I was teaching a class, in our class, and somebody was texting and driving and overcorrected so much, and they slammed into actually one of my students' car because I had some adults in the class. He was taking it with his son, and they slid his car into mine. Well, he had an SUV, so you can imagine an SUV hitting a cute little sports car. Yeah, I took as much damage as he did. He took it on both sides. I only had it on the one, but they were like, your car's not worth a lot. I was like, God damn it. But I found a place that ended up being willing to do the work and say it was under the, say it was, oh, it's only this. And I was like, oh my God, thank God. Insurance will cover it. So that was a weird one. And then, but yeah, that one ended up living in the end until, until it was like the axle or something was going, and like the amount of work needed to fix it was like the cost of it was so high that it made way more sense for me just to buy a new car. And I say new as in a new used car. And then that car, right as I paid that one off, got hit again and totaled. I was turning, once again, I was like, it was somebody behind me. I was turning in a two-way turn, and one of the idiots in the lane next to me suddenly cut over and almost clipped me. So I swerved over just a bit, and then the lady behind me wasn't paying attention. So she sped up instead and literally hit me. And because I have a small car and she also had SUV, she literally drove under my car and tore part of the underbody. And that's why I was like, it's not repairable as is. It would take too much money. And obviously insurance would not. And it would have, I think it would have had a, what do you call it on it? A total title or whatever. It's got a name. I'm blanking. English is not coming to me. But yeah, so and then this car I just paid off last year. So at the beginning or earlier this year, I think. It was either December or January. Either way, I kept telling people for like the first 2 months, like, don't even look at my car. Don't even think about it. But yeah, obviously I'm still driving it, so it's fine. People stay away from it. The worst part about that car, the time my car got totaled, though, the second, like the one I just talked about by the SUV that hit it and went under it, is I had French fries because I was gonna eat dinner because like Wong was out that day and I'd gotten myself McDonald's on the way home because it was close to our house, and I was so close to our house too, which really sucked. But yeah, and then my French fries got cold, and that's like, somebody took the icing off my birthday cake. I don't think that's how that phrase goes. We're using it like that. So yeah, I was just like sad in my fries. I just like cute cars that are decent. I don't really ever want to do like the more and more, like I always have been more pro Japanese imports than any other type of car anyways, but like, and I'm sure Initial D helped shape that. But yeah, the more and more I'm hearing about like some of the problems my friends have with American made cars, I'm like, and I say that, but Japanese import cars are actually mostly made in America. I think the only thing that they really bring over at this point is some of the technology, and not even necessarily the actual pieces of it, but rather the like blueprints for it. Because I know for a while there's all these people who are like, oh, don't buy like Toyota because it's not the money doesn't go back to America or whatever, blah blah blah. And it was, to me, that was always really funny because the first company in the US to use US steel was Toyota. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes there's an inferior product. Hi, Firearm! Oh my god, it's already 6:30? I probably won't stay on too much longer anyways. It's like, I wanted to get this hair done, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. There's a lot of hair. Not too bad. I'm a little in pain from Saturday still. And I packed orders today, which did not help. But, you know, it could be worse. The temperature's a little cooler today, which is nice. And it's under 90. It's 80. Was it 86 today, I think? Hopefully things have been going good for you. Yeah, Mondays are my new stream time, so. Oh my god, did I not make that? Maybe I made that too dark? Oh, you're scared. Where are you going? The hoodie weather. Alaska? Minnesota? Is Minnesota in hoodie weather? I know there's like mountainous regions there, so. Photoshop really doesn't. Today suffering. Oh god, that sucks. Sweden! Whoa! Bring me back some chocolate, man. Oh, that's so funny. Damn. Ironically, one of my friends who also does comics is from Sweden or in Sweden, and he's just getting ready to send out Kickstarter awards. I really want to go to Europe. I've never been. That is one place I have never been, obviously. To be fair, I think outside of outside of like Canada, the only other place I've been to that isn't US is Japan. So. Oh, but that's cool. What are you gonna do in Sweden? Are you gonna be able to understand them? Can you speak Swedish? I know they speak English. Yeah, I'd like to do like an actual like couple week thing in Europe eventually, because there's all these places I want to see, from heritage, because I'm mostly German with a little Polish, to like just museums and art, and then of course those kiosks takes place in England near Warwicksville, so I would like to go and actually see some of the places I have looked up on people's travel blogs or their blogs and use as reference pictures. I always thought that'd be really cool to just actually. I don't make enough money to be able to write it off as a business expense. Ooh, maybe one day. Well, actually, Zoskias is gonna come to its end pretty soon, so that. Well, I say pretty soon, as in like the next decade. Oh my God! See, that would be cool. But yeah, I know you don't speak Swedish, but they speak English almost just as well. It's pretty split over there. They speak a lot of English. So you're not gonna have a problem. Yeah. I mean, Vikings are cool though, and there's so many cool things they did. And I mean, I'm a huge fan of museums. You take me anywhere and take me to a museum, I'm happy. Yeah, and you're not leaving Stockholm. You're gonna have Stockholm syndrome. But I actually think if I was to visit Europe, like I think the first place I'd ever go over there is actually like Norway. I'd really like to go see some of the Sweden, like yeah, I want to go to Norway. Scandinavian, that's it. Oh, that's nice. Good. No, there's a lot of really cool things, and because I know, like, one of the things that I've really learned as an adult who started traveling and started meeting new people, and of course meeting a lot of people online and stuff. Oh, damn, that's cool though. I think Greece, I just want to go to eat food. No, I want to go see all like the ruins and stuff too. I'm just like, let's eat food. I would like to eat food though too. I love eating food at different places and trying different cultural foods and stuff I haven't. I'm that kind of person, for sure. That's cool though. So it's just for like vacation, not anything specific. I hope you have fun there regardless. And obviously stay safe. Although I feel like you're a lot more comfortable traveling alone than I am. I'm just like a wimp when it comes to traveling alone. So I don't do it. My first plane ride ever was when I went to Japan for college, and oh my god, I was a nervous wreck. And then I got there and I'm like, oh god, they're not gonna find me or anything, and blah blah blah. And then of course, you know, they spot me right away. I don't know how they could spot the girl with butt length blonde hair right away. My god. But yeah, it wasn't a problem. I was a little better the second time I went for school because I already knew the group of people I was meeting up with, so that helped. Oh, to hockey. Do they have a lot of hockey over there? You know me, I know shit about sports. I know it exists. Oh, better late than never, right? God, I wish travel was cheaper. I would travel all the time. Oh, really? Yeah, I only know Canada does hockey because it's right by me. But yeah, see, that's just it though. There's so little that like America teaches us about foreign countries, which is one of the reasons I really like going to the museums and stuff, because I can learn so much. And like even when we went to Hawaii to visit Wong's mom, it was just like the amount of stuff I didn't know about freaking Hawaii, and it's connected to us. Well, okay, it's not connected. You know what I mean. It's part of the U.S. though. It is totally different there. It is like it's its own place. But I mean, everyone speaks English and everything. There are obviously people who speak Polynesian and stuff too. But it was. Oh my god, on the Big Island. Because we stopped in Kona for a bit. Yeah, they live on the Big Island. And we went to some of Wong's old haunts and stuff, and then Wong's mom had fun dragging us to all these places to eat. Yeah, that's sad. Well, I know when we went to Waikiki Beach, that's the only touristy thing we really did. It was crazy because we tried to go surfing, and then that's when I learned that I get seasick on a surfboard. Who knew? So instead, I built sandcastles, which I've never actually done, and Wong surfed. I had fun with my scientific castles. We did go snorkeling in Hanauma Bay, but it's a lot less touristy than it used to be, especially because there's all these like protections in place now to keep the reef, because during the pandemic when nobody was going, you know, it started recovering and it's gorgeous now. And of course you still got the dumbass people stepping on it like, oh my god, don't touch it. You're not supposed to touch it. Every time I got too close, I'm like, no, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to kill anything. Well, that's cool, though. That they used to have a house there, yeah. Yeah, Wong's mom still lives over there. She's gonna come visit us later this year, and I'm just like, oh god. Ma'am, there's like nothing. She likes to do like shopping and like more high-end shopping. Like you don't get that here. Chicago, yeah, but so she's gonna have to like be in Chicago all the time for it. We don't have cool stuff like that here for her. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of like, obviously I don't care about brand names. The brand names I care about are gonna be like car brand names or video game brand names. I'm sorry, I'm that kind of nerd. Electronic brand names. Hi, quotable. I only know like brand names of clothing because they have them in media, and even then sometimes I have to like Wong will say something and like, how do you not know this? I'm like, because I didn't grow up around rich people. My god, how would I know some of these? Some of them I've just seen ads for. I also don't believe in spending a gazillion dollars on something like that. I'd rather spend that money on something I really need, like a video game or a new mic or, you know, whatever. Actually, right now I'm focusing on paying off debt, alas. Why does everything cost money? That's also why I'm not doing as many cons or anything this year. Tentatively, Kitten and I want to try to go to Gen Con, but we will probably have to bow out. I have my hotel room booked. It's not in Indianapolis. It's nearby. Things I need. Hi, Ramlock. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Obviously, you need some more Yuzuriha. Of course. Supposedly, Wong has a Yuzuriha coming on, and I have a Gabimaru. I think that's all we're gonna get, though, for that. I would be, like, if they ever have, like, something cheap and of the two brothers together. Not as Yahweh, oh my god. I would get those. I like the two brothers. Yeah, it would be really cute if they had a Santa. See, I'd be likely to get a Santa for her too. Oh my god. Also, I'm blanking on all their names. The blonde and the little indigenous girl. That one I would like. See, I would like more like duo figures with some of these though too. Some of these things, it's sad because there's never anything but like Nendos or pop-up praise for them, and I was like, god damn it, I would buy more. Nice. Yeah, see, I don't really care. I probably will never get a Sagiri unless it's really cheap, and if I did at this point, I'd probably give my first one to Kitten just so she has it. Like when I first started collecting figures, and still, oh my god, to this day to an extent, I like to get figures that I cosplay as, so that's why I Yuzuriha. But actually, Wong ordered the Yuzuriha because he also likes Yuzuriha. So, bah humbug. You're right, Twaifu. Bah humbug indeed. There are lots of bahs. Bah black sheep. I'm so happy though that they are putting out some weird Bravern figures, but they still have not put out my dream figure from that series. Isami sitting naked in the pilot, in the cockpit, like all shooken up, is amazing as a figure. But I want the one from the end song of the two of them holding hands, man. That is my dream figure. Get on it, whoever owns the rights to it. Oh, you're an ad hell. I'm sorry, Twaifu. I do not control it as much as I'd like to. Or maybe I do, and I'm just like, Twaifu needs to see ads today. Oh, yeah, that would have been fun. Yeah, there's just a lot they don't make. That's okay. I mean, they've I don't know about you guys, but I looked at what came out in Wanfast, and first off, we're getting another D-Lit figure. It's actually not a model kit thing at the time. Unfortunately, it's just a Nendo, but you know I'm buying it. So that's exciting. I really need a nice, beautiful scale. I think I'll keep the D-Lit Nendo regardless because it's really cute. And then Beldandy's getting a Nendo, and although I already have a scale of her, something about the Nendo is so fucking cute, so I may grab that. And then they're doing a Nendo from Fatal Frame series, which is amazing. I would rather have scales once again, but still exciting that we're getting something from Fatal Frame. I'm trying to think. What else was there? I was like, I know what I was sharing with other people, but I'm trying to think of like, what else? Twitch ads. Yeah, you Twitch about those ads. No. Yeah, you know Twitch. It's like, it wants you to watch all the things, all the ads. Did it at least try to sell you something good? Oh yeah, I know, right? They're doing so many retro ones. Well, that's exactly it. They've got Deal It in there. Well, I still remember when they fucking announced Saint Tail years ago. Yeah, the Kaleido Star ones. I saw those. Lane is in there. That's why, like, when they announced Saint Tail, like, cause I already have her in. She's been out for a while now. But I was like, when they first announced her, I was like, the fuck? And of course I ordered it. I was like, that is one of my favorite weird magical girl Kaito series. I would love to get, yeah, the Bell Dandy is fucking adorable. I already have a scale, but that stupid Nendo is so cute. I'm probably gonna get it. Do I need it? No. Been trying to replace stuff with my Nendos with scales as I can, but I'm like, I might need that one. And then yeah, I just know it's like, it's cool, but I really wish some of these would get scales instead. Like we got the Sanzo Nendo, and that's all we got. And then I know we got the Nendos from Therapy Game, but I would have rather had a really hot scale like they did with forgets the name of it, 10 count, because I have that scale. I also have the bunnies from that, because of course. Hey dude, I need some nice guys too. But yeah, there was a lot of really retro ones, which is always exciting. They already covered some of my favorite series. But yeah, I was sad that they did. We got a Sanzo scale and we got a Sanzo Nendo, but they never redid any of the other cast. I have the really old Volks figures from Seiyuki, but I would like nicer ones. And they've been announcing really nice Conan characters and cheer figures. So I have Amuro already ordered, but I'm waiting for Akai if they do one of him. Please, onegaishimasu. Onegaishimasu. That's my obsession. And yet we still don't have any Gundam Nendos. We have a Braver Nendo though. I have to figure out what I'm gonna get from Braver. I'm definitely getting that pop-up figure. There's no way I'm not getting that one. That's amazing. I just sold 2 figures this week, so I'm like, yeah. I mean, they've been listed for a while, but I'm like, I need to sell stuff still. We all need money. Money, 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 money. If I want to buy stuff, if I want to pay off my debt so I can buy more stuff, yeah. Yeah, I think like I almost think like a Modoroid would be more interesting, which I think they have one. In fact, I may have ordered it and not realize it. I don't know what I have on order. I'll have to ask Wong. But because yeah, I have the Gravion Modoroid. I almost got the second one through a clearance sale, but they ended up selling out of it. And I was like, God damn, I would have. That was the only one I cared about. And I didn't need it. I just would have liked it. Because like Gravion has been my favorite mecha series for like ever, but Bravern, my God, is very, very close second for me. Sometimes it might go higher. It depends. I'll have to rewatch Gravion sometime and see if it still holds up. When? Who knows? Although Wong hasn't seen it yet. I just got to get him to want to watch it. We started Birdie Wing because we finished Summertime Rendering, which was amazing. And then we finished... What did we watch after that? I feel like there was something before Maiden Abyss Season 2. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, so we're watching Birdie Wing. We're not very far yet, but you bet we're making a bunch of jokes about Char and Amuro already. And we haven't even seen that. Well, we heard Ikeda Shuichi, so we know which character he is. I'm pretty sure I know which one Amuro is. Also, I just have to say I love the fact that Lily was like, she made a bet, and of course, Eve is like, oh no, I'm glad you didn't have to lose your virginity. And she looks at her like, the fuck's wrong with you? I would never bet that away. I bet a limited edition Gunpla kit. And I was like, oh my God. And then they meet the owl girl, and she's like, oh my God, you're from Japan. So many Gunpla. Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, God damn it. But it's funny. They really were having fun with that. I noticed that the fact that there isn't a lot of merch and nobody really talked about it after the initial release, I'm not expecting it to be good in the long run, but I like the characters so far, and Eve is really cute. I like her design overall. Dude, if I had that body, I would just like her too. It's very comfy looking. I'm a big fan of midriff tops and off the shoulder things, and I usually wear a lot of shorts, especially in summer, because I overheat like crazy. And cut off shorts are always amazing. At least I know if I ever want to cosplay, it's an easy cosplay. For me, because I have blonde hair. Everyone who's watched it swears by it. Swears by what? Like, what do you mean they swear by it? In a good way? In a bad way? I don't usually, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm like, so Wong knows a little bit about golf where I know absolutely nothing. So like, I constantly am asking questions. And then of course, because they're using like the Japanese terms for some of the golf things, I have to keep being like, hey, would this be like this? So yeah. That's okay though.
What?
あ、メールが届いてるみたい。
Sorry, Wong is messaging me online. I'm responding on my phone. That's why my head was down. He's at a liquor store. Getting drunk. No, he was like, do you want anything? And I was like, oh my god, dude, they have any like sweet? So I like sweet drinks. We have enough of like I have enough wines here, but I was like a wine cooler or something. I could just. I don't like to open my wines because I need somebody to help me drink them. Actually, most of them I feel like I should have two people help me drink them at least, because I don't handle wine very well. Like I like it, but it's, you know, it's alcohol. It hits you hard, because especially like me, where I'm not like a heavy drinker. But anyways, yeah. We're watching that, so it will be a while before we get very, you know, through it all and stuff like that. But we are watching that. So we had both been wanting to watch that. I saw it first for Eve, and then the more I was reading about it, like without spoiling stuff, I was just like, oh my god, Amado and Shar, let's watch it. Yeah, so I think I will get off here though, because I did get most of her. I'll probably have to do some cleanup on it, but yay, she has here. Progress. So this has been going on for a while, so this is gonna definitely be a while to finish it too. All right, so I'm gonna go find somebody to raid. We're gonna try to play some more content warning, I think, coming up maybe this weekend. And then I know I might be on and off doing something, not on my channel, but on a friend's channel or Wong's channel on Thursday, so we'll see. Well, let's see who we are gonna raid. Wait. Wait, are you streaming and watching me and chatting? The hell, man. We're gonna raid Firearm. He might have just started streaming. I was like, wait a second. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and let us go over to Firearm and harass him now, because he was harassing. No, I hope you guys have a good night. That was actually a longer art stream than I normally do, because you guys kept me entertained. So thank you. All right, ikuwa yo. I'll see you guys next time.